Okay, so VHS had a little patch just in time for Christmas. But more importantly, we'll take these changes as the preview of how we can expect future changes to be addressed and implemented, and I like it so far.
Space Coconut.
So the patch had some bug fixes, which should be expected, some voice channel stuff and some sound issues, but the biggest change was to the hotel map itself and a few of the weapon stations. The devs have always said that they want to balance the game with high-skill gameplay in mind. By removing both windows into the courtyard, they took away a strong loop that could be used maybe too effectively by teen players, particularly if they had a weapon in hand preventing the monster from getting a hit. This led to other issues, but they don't really need to be discussed right now. The point is that the devs saw this tactic making the rounds and found that for what they wanted the game to be, the loop was a detriment to the gameplay and they simply removed it. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think the loop was that big of a deal. It wasn't game-breaking since some tactics could be used to get around issues with the loop, but because it took away from the gameplay they intended, they removed it. By changing the weapon stations on top of that, they further encouraged the same gameplay loop as other maps and locations on the hotel, spreading things out to make it more difficult for the monster to patrol some stations, and at the same time to make it more dangerous for teens to make their way to specific stations. Now, how does that make you feel? I feel really encouraged by the change. It's not a big deal in the slightest, really, but the fact that it was changed, how it was changed, and how quickly it changed makes me look forward to the days when other, more important things are looked at by the devs. In the case of the werewolf, if things don't change and we're all simply bad at playing against the wolf, eventually, the tactics to deal with her will become common knowledge, and even players in solo queue will be able to coordinate over voice comms to deal with it, making matches enjoyable even if we're going against the debatably most annoying monster in the game. This is the point of the video. This patch and the changes in it will set the tone for the future changes that VHS will receive. So now I'm looking forward to seeing how the devs improve the smaller things in the game, and how they communicate with us about why they change the things they change, or why they might leave some things as they are. The Hellbent team continuously upholds my optimism, and I'm really excited to see what happens next. I'm still concerned about the store, but that's still in wait and see mode, although I think it might be the next topic of conversation in the Lobby podcast. So what do you guys think about the changes to the hotel, and what do you think it means for future changes to the game itself? Let me know in the comments below and do the YouTube things to help the main channel. I have a second channel for simple gameplay, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. Until next time, I am Space Coconut, and you're welcome.